You can actually maybe win that way. He actually has Talonflame, okay. That's perfect. You're gonna catch this. You're not gonna want to take 2 moves. You're dead. Actually, Hyper Voice just might just one-shot him. Talonflame's really frail. Like you might just get one-shot by this. He actually outspeeds me under Trick Room. That's bad. That's really bad, actually. Doesn't matter though. Just one-shots the Talonflame. Holy shit. What is up, everybody? Back with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Regulation H VGC. It's actually a really cool team we're going to be showcasing today. It actually has Ribombay and a few other really cool things on here with Shadow Tag, Gothitelle, and Perish Song / Perish Trap type stuff. So it's a team that actually got to #1 on the Pokemon Showdown ladder here about a week and a half ago. So I really wanted to showcase this team. It's a really cool team. It's also by a really cool person that always just makes some really good teams. Every single one of her teams is always just really high on the ladder. So, like, no matter what she really wants to build around, it seems like her teams are always really good. So I forgot the last time I actually featured one of her teams on this channel, but this is a team by Young. I don't know if that's actually her name. I think that's just her IGN. I think it's Miss Hoppins, or is that actually her name? But if you guys want to use this team, there should be a paste down below, rental up in the corner if you guys want to use this team. Like I said, this team actually got to high 1700s on 4 Showdown accounts, and then it ended up getting to #1 a little bit shortly afterwards, after a few minor changes I think they made to this team. So, and they actually posted proof of it as well. They actually posted proof of the account with screenshots and everything of this team actually getting to #1. The game they won, that actually ended up taking them to #1 with the points and the rating and everything. So it's legit. This team actually did get #1 on Showdown about a week and a half ago, which is around, I think, was 1900 or some shit. So really high on the ladder. So we're going to see how this team does. I don't know if I'm going to be as good as using the team as they are, so we're going to see how it goes. But I got a lot of cool shit on here I'm going to kind of break down for you guys. So you got the Ribombay, which is really fast. You got a really fast Tailwind. Pollen Puff there, which is also really cool. Shield Dust doesn't really... It's a cool ability where you can get faked out, but you kind of ignore secondary effects of moves. So fake out, it'll fake you out, but you won't flinch because you have Shield Dust, which is kind of cool. It's the main use for it, so it's kind of cool. You also got a really fast fake Tears, which you can pair alongside of the Golden Go, or even the Primarina or some of the other stuff on this team under Tailwind that can outspeed some stuff and is doing crazy amounts of damage. And you got Pollen Puff, which is actually really limited on Pollen Puff users for this format, because a lot of the main Pollen Puff users that actually we used to have for some of the past regulations are no longer legal. I think the main 2 best ones are, I think Amoonguss still gets it, and there's 1 or 2 other mons, like Ribombay and 1 or 2 other ones that get it that are actually somewhat decent. Apart from that, not many Pollen Puff users. I guess Smeargle, but kind of another niche it kind of has. You got the Throat Spray Primarina, just overall kind of a standard set. You got Terra Dragon on there, which is really interesting. I think that's mainly for grass and electric type moves. So I think that gives you a better matchup into Arclodon. I think that's what that's really for, so you can one-shot it back with Arclodon or trap it in with the Perish Song, guaranteed, I think. And then you have the Perish Song on the set, just mainly for alongside the Gothitelle and a few other things on this team. You can kind of Perish trap late game in some stuff. So you got the Gothitelle with the Mental Herb, so you can't be taunted or that type of thing. So the Trick Room there, you also have the Fake Out Psychic and Protect. So you're going to be pairing this thing alongside the Primarina majority of the time and trying to trap stuff in that way. You also have the Life Orb, Ursaluna under Trick Room, hits really hard. Citrus, Terra Grass, Incineroar is kind of a really standard set, nothing really crazy about it at all. And then Specs Golden Go, which can be used under Tailwind or even under Trick Room versus really fast teams. So really cool. So I don't have all the EV spreads for these. There's a lot of really unique EV spreads for some of these mons. If you guys want to check that out as well, it's in the paste. I don't know the exact EV spreads on all these off the top of my head, so I'm gonna have to actually look myself. But let's hop in some games to see how this team does. Alright, we're going against a really cool Regulation H team. Copperaja, Hariyama, Amoonguss, Frigoraph, Blood Moon, Ursaluna, and Mimikyu. So a full-on Trick Room team pretty much here. So What do I want to do here? Do I really want to just... I kind of want to go Trick Room as well. I can't really go for Perish Song stuff because he has Mimikyu, which I think the Ghost types cannot be locked in by Shadow Tag, I think. I think it doesn't affect Ghost types. So, don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure though. I think that's what it is. Or at least what I heard how it works. I could be thinking of Arena Trap though, and maybe it's Arena Trap that I'm thinking of. What do I want to bring here? I think Incineroar is kind of a no-brainer. I bring Incineroar here. I think I bring Incineroar. I bring the Gothitail lead. I bring the Primarina to try to get my Perish Song going. And then, what else do I want to bring? I'm going to bring my own Ursaluna here. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. If I were to bet what my opponent brings, I think they bring Hariyama, Amoonguss, probably either Mimikyu or Frigoraph, and then Copperajah. I think that's what they bring. I think probably Mimikyu, actually. Mimikyu is a lot better of a Trick Room Mon versus my team. This ain't too bad. This ain't too bad here. The downside is I can't go for Fake Out. That's just the main thing here, though. So I can go for Knockoff. I think I just knock off turn 1. I just go for Psychic turn 1. I could try to go for Trick Room too, expecting him to go for Trick Room and like reverse it so it stays normal. That's one thing I could also do here, but I think I just Psychic on this first turn. I think I'm better off just going for damage. He also has Fake Out too, which I forgot about. Gets the crit that does a shit ton of damage. I don't know, is that Assault Vest? Could be. There's the Trick Room. I can reverse the Trick Room though, I'm not really too worried about that, so. That can be reversed. Oh, he's Flame Orb, he's Guts. He could be Guts, Terra Normal, Facade. That's kind of scary. He is Intimidated though, so I'm actually going to switch here. I'm going to switch out into the Primarina on this turn, and then I'm actually going to swap the Trick Room back. That's what I'm going to do here. I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to try to go and Intimidate, spam him again. Once I get Perish Song up here, I'm going to try to at least survive and then go right back out into the Incineroar again. I'm assuming I'm about to get hit with a close combat here. Or a knockoff. Do I even live? I get one shot by knockoff. Because of the critical hits, that's why. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I probably still live that, even with the boost. That's crazy. That's 2 crits in a row. This thing has critted me twice. Crit Fake Out and a crit knockoff. Every move it's went for, I've gotten a crit on. Or he's gotten a crit with. Question is here though, like, does he actually have Wide Guard on this Hariyama? Because I can go for a Hyper Voice here if I really want to. Which I think I'm going to. I'm just going to actually go for Moonblast. I think that's a little bit more safe here. And then I could Terra Grass. But that loot, I don't know. Does Terra Grass really do much for me here? I mean, it allows me to live a close combat probably if that's what he has. I could just Protect too. I think I'm going to Protect on this turn. Get rid of the Hariyama. I don't know if he has anything to really one-shot Primarina. Fake Out, Knockoff, probably Close Combat or Drain Punch, and maybe Wide Guard, I'm assuming is probably a set. Or he's Terra Normal Facade, and he has Facade on his set too, which I've seen. Drain Punch, so he doesn't even have Close Combat, he has Drain Punch. Get this thing out of here, please. Get it on out. Goodbye, I get wrecked. Sick of getting critted, I guarantee if he would have probably critted me on that too, and I would have died. I think he has 2 turns of Trick Room left. He has Copperajah, that's a threat. Copperajah is actually a threat. Good news is though, like I can Protect here actually if I really want to. I think I'm going to protect on this turn. He doesn't know that I have protect. He might be Terra. Like, he's saving his Terra for something. I think he's maybe saving it for this. He could be like Terra Water, which I wouldn't be surprised. I think I just knock off the Frigoraph this turn. Probably Terra Water. Here it is. Or Terra Flying. Okay. I'm fine with Terra Flying because that means Blood Moon or Ursaluna can hit him with Blood Moon and Hyper Voice for neutral, so that's fine. Or do you have Earthquake? Or Heavy Slam? Yeah, or I'm about to catch a Stomping Tantrum to the face. Rock Slide, okay. Wow, how does that do so much damage? How does that KO me? I have no idea. That had to have been like a max roll, because otherwise I don't think that would have killed me. That's fucking crazy. This guy is getting a fucking crazy amount of luck. He's getting all the damage rolls he needs. He's getting non-stop crazy crits. How many turns of Trick Room does he have? He has 1 turn left. So I think if he really wants to, he can just double protect or just try to flinch me. He might do here. I'm Terra Dragon, so I'm just going to Hyper Voice here. I think it actually is Terra Normal on this turn if I'm being real. I just Terra Normal and try to get my Throat Spray boost with Hyper Voice here. Let's go for the double Hyper Voice on this turn. I think worst case scenario, he has a Moongus in the back, which could be a bit of a problem, but there's still a chance I can win here. It just comes down to if he flinches me or crits me to death. Living on 1. What are the odds that does nothing? Gosh, that does nothing. Wow, that's so awful. Awful damage. Why does that do 0? I have no clue. So that just gets rid of Frigoraph. That's perfect. I didn't expect it to do that much, but I'm kind of underestimating the power of Blood Moon. So with no Trick Room now, I think I should outspeed him. I don't know what his other last mon is though. Amoonguss, okay, that's fine. Amoonguss is fine. I think worst case scenario here is if he has Protect and like Spore to put the Ursaluna to sleep. I think that's the only way he can really win here. I think that's what I go for though. Actually, I just go for Hyper Voice because I have my boost. So I think I just Hyper Voice here. Just gets chip damage on Amoonguss anyways. Even if he protects, I think he dies from this range. And then... I think I just go for Blood Moon on this turn, actually. I think Blood Moon will probably just get the KO. No Rage Powder either. It just one-shots Amoonguss. My gosh. Blood Moon Ursaluna is so fucking busted. I didn't expect that to one-shot the guy. Wow, here I thought I was about to lose. And just fucking one-shots him and allows me to win the game. I bet my opponent's really mad. He played really good. He tried. He did really, really good. I think he just ended up not bringing his own Ursaluna, which kind of cost him. That also would have been really good into my team. But then we would have the problem of Ursaluna versus Ursaluna. It would just come down to speed ties, depending if we were what builds we were running. Would have been a lot more luck-based. I don't know. He also got a shit ton of luck at the start of the game, though. Got a real high roll there on the Incineroar, and then he got a double crits with the Hariyama, so I'll take it. Really good win. We'll see you guys in another match. Alright, we're here with the game. My opponent's running the Primarina Annihilate, Golden Go, Talonflame, Rillaboom, and Politoed. So he's running like Rain alongside Primarina, which could be a little bit scary. What do I want to do here? I really want Tailwind in this game. I kind of want to match his Tailwind. His team's pretty fast, actually. Part of me actually just wants to go for like a Trick Room type play for this game, because I think that could be pretty good. His team looks like it's more of a faster team with like Tailwind and like Icy Wind spam. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to bring Gothitelle lead. I'll lead the Gothitelle here. I think if he brings Rillaboom, that could be a problem, but I think I'm just going to bring the Gothitail Pre-Marina. Be really good here. What else do I want to bring? Blood Moon for sure. What else looks pretty good into his team? I guess Incineroar ain't too bad. This is Golden Gold. Just max, okay. Yeah, I have Power Gem on this too. I'm moving the Golden Go. You don't see Power Gem on Golden Go very much either, but it actually ain't too bad into stuff like Hydreigon, a lot of the Dragon Flying types, and like Talonflame, and there's a few other things, Charizard. You can go into like a lot of the Fire types it does decent damage into. Otherwise, you kind of get walled by those. I mean, Shadow Ball is still neutral, they'll still do a solid amount of damage, but usually Power Gem gets a lot more KOs. It's actually kind of a problem. Because I can't go for Fake Out here either. Well, I'm going to try to go for Trick Room and try to live. My only play here, and then I'm going to... I could go for Moonblast just to get rid of the Annihilate this first turn. Which I think I might do, actually. I'm going to Protect here this first turn. I need to get rid of one of these Mons. And I think let's go for the Moonblast here. Wow, I'm glad I'm going for Moonblast. Get this thing out of here. Get this thing out. Thunderbolt, do I tank this? I do tank it. One-shot the Annihilate, so that's perfect. Depending what his other Mon is, I think I can... If it's Rillaboom, that ain't too bad. If it's Talonflame, that's perfect. Pre-Marina, oh, that's not good. Not really what I want. What I'm going to do here, though, is I'm actually just going to set up Trick Room. I'm going to Trick Room Protect here. I think he's running a faster Pre-Marina than I am. Especially because he has Tailwind on his team, or probably like Icy Wind with Politoed. Just make it rain. So I think he just went for like Make It Rain here plus Hyper Voice. Can I take both of these? That's about half. I don't know if he's not boosted. It depends if he's Specs. If he's Specs Pre-Marina, you can maybe get the KO here. It's not Specs though. Just your typical Throat Spray set. Okay. It's fine by me. Only shitty thing is, like, I can't really do much here. I'm kind of just going for chip damage on stuff. I can't really do much. I'm just going to go for Psychic here, and then I'm not boosted at all right now either, which kind of sucks. I guess I can try to go for, like, Perish Song, because I'm pretty sure I'm dead here anyways. I think I'm going to go for Perish Song on this turn. Protect. Okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. Perish Song. I'm probably dead here on this next turn anyways, so I don't really care. It doesn't affect Golden Go either, which is another drawback or downside to Perish Song too. And it actually also procs your Throat Spray. I didn't know that. I did not know Perish Song procs your Throat Spray, even though it's not an attack. So that's really interesting. At the very least, I can make the Pre-Marina switch. At the very least. Like, under Trick Room, I'm pretty sure I can outspeed both of these Mons. I think I just go like Terra Normal here too. Like Terra Normal Hyper Voice here looks fucking crazy. Let's go for Hyper Voice here. What else do you want to do? I could go for like Make It Rain here. So I'm Specs. This is last Mons. I don't know if it really pays going for Make It Rain though. I think it's better off going for Shadow Ball here. Because I don't want to be locked into Make It Rain, and if he has like Rillaboom in the back, he can actually maybe win that way. He actually has Talonflame, okay. That's perfect. You're going to catch this. You're not going to want to take 2 moves. You're dead. Actually, Hyper Voice might just one-shot him. Talonflame's really frail. Like, you might just get one-shot by this. He actually outspeeds me under Trick Room. That's bad. That's really bad, actually. Doesn't matter, though. Just one-shots the Talon Flame. Holy shit. So if I get rid of this, I'm pretty sure under Trick Room, I think the Earth Moon outspeeds its Golden Go. And I just go for, like, Blood Moon and just win the game, so. He hasn't used a Terra yet, though. Like, the worst case scenario is if he has, like, Terra. If he's Terra Flying or some crazy Terra. See if I actually outspeed him here. But, like, if he does outspeed him into Trick Room and goes for Make It Rain, he can still win here. I just don't know if he is. It depends what Terra he is here, too. I'm Spec Shadow Ball. It's probably Terra Dragon if I were to guess. Terra Dragon. So I think, I don't know, Shadow Ball with being Specs should still easily get the KO, especially with chip damage from the Earth Power here. That is just almost straight up just one-hit KOs him. He actually outspeeds me. He outspeeds me. I live on 8. Wow, how do I live this? I didn't think he was going to outspeed me. So he's running a really slow Golden Go for whatever reason. Really weird team. My opponent's team's really weird. He just dies to Life Orb, pretty much, so. Wow. You could not ask for, like, a closer match right here, y'all. Winning the game at 8 health. Could not ask for a closer match. That maybe just was luck, too. He just ended up getting, like, a lower roll there. It was maybe just a low roll, and he had a chance to maybe get the KO. I just got really lucky. What a match. Really weird team, though. My opponent has Tailwind on his team, and it probably has, like, Icy Wind on Politoed. But he's not running a max speed Golden Go. He's running a really slow Golden Go for some reason. Same with his Primarina. It's really slow for some reason, too. I have no idea what he's running. Really weird. Kind of caught me off guard there with those weird speed tiers that he's running, but whatever. We got the dub, barely. Really close game. See you guys in another match. Alright, we're here with another game. My opponent's running Rain. He's running Flipper, Primarina, Rillaboom, Incineroar, Blastoise, and Annihilate. Seems like every match night we've had like the same like 3 Mons on every single team. They either have an Annihilate, an Incineroar, or a Primarina, or a Rillaboom. Like it's all the same 4 Mons in like one of our teams tonight, so. Can we please get some variety? I mean, the Blastoise is cool, but like, can we get more variety than a Blastoise? I'm sick of going against the same fucking teams every match. I think he might have Wide Guard here. If he has Pelipper, he probably brings Wide Guard. What I want to do here is I'm actually going to go fast. I think I'm going to try to get my Tailwind up here. That's what I'm going to do this game. And then I'm actually going to go with the Golden Go with like Specs Thunderbolt. Looks really good here. What else do I want to bring? I think I bring the Earth Luna in the back. Under Tailwind actually ain't too bad versus them, so I'm going to bring it here and I'll bring them my own Primarina. And that's what I bring this game. I'm going to try to go for more of like a fast mode versus him. Gotta be kind of careful for the Pelipper though, because if he has Wide Guard, he walls like half my team, so I can't just click Make It Rain or Hyper Voice versus him. He brings the Pelipper down. I bet you this thing has Wide Guard. I'm betting this thing 100% has Wide Guard. See if he's Sash. If he's Focus Sash here. I'm just going to Tailwind here. Tailwind, and then I'm going to lock myself into Thunderbolt here for Specs Thunderbolt. Should easily want to KO both of these Mons. See if he goes Tailwind turn 1, or if he tries to set up his own Tailwind in return, which he could also do if he's Sash. He can go for Fake Out onto the Ribombay, but I have Shield Dust, so yeah, I won't flinch. Oh, Fake Out. So that tells me he probably has Shell Smash. He's not even Sash. Okay, that's perfect. No Wide Guard for him. There's a Shell Smash. That's actually kind of scary, though. Shell Smash is actually kind of scary if he's White Herb. He's not even White Herb. Okay. So, like, he's still at lower defense, but, like, I think even under Tailwind, I think I should outspeed him. Especially the Rebombe. I think the Rebombe, especially under Tailwind, just outspeeds. So, what I'm going to do here, I could go for Moonblast. I don't know if it really pays going for Moonblast here, though. I think I just go after Blastoise. I think it's more of a threat here. He's at -1 defense. I should just go for Moonblast here. Let's get damage. I think I just one-shot him. We'll see if I outspeed him. I think I just one-shot him, though. Protects. Oh, that sucks. That's no good. I'm about to eat a Rage Fist. I'm dead. Wow, it just fucking one-shots me. Rage Fist is such a broken move. You hit him once and it's already 100 base power. Like, that's so busted. Now the problem I'm having now is, like, I think I'll outspeed the Annihilate under Tailwind, but, like, I don't know if I outspeed Blastoise is the main problem here. So, like, what I'm forced to do is I'm forced to go for, like, fake tears here to hopefully, and hope that the Hyper Voice gets the KO here on the Blastoise at -3, I think. That's what I have to do. Yeah, I just go for damage on him, I guess. I have two options. I either go for damage, because I know I probably outspeed the Blastoise. At least with the Rebombe, I probably do. I just go for damage on Blastoise, and then I just hope the Hyper Voice is enough damage to get the KO here. Or I go for fake tears on Blastoise and just click Hyper Voice in the rain. Before the boost, though. I think I'm just going to make this other play. I'm going to make this play. And then I'm going to go for Hyper Voice here. Terra. Wait, he's going to go like Terra Water. Oh, this thing's Terra Steel. Terra Fighting? Okay. You ain't outspeeding me under Tailwind, though. I don't know what he expects. Like, you're not out. That does over half. He actually does outspeed me. I have Sash, though, so that doesn't matter. I missed the KO. He wastes his Terra there, though. I don't know why he went Terra Fighting. That legit does nothing for him. Like, even if I would have went for Moonblast, he would have ate a Moonblast, just wasted his Terra there. I don't know what that did for him at all. He's Rain Dish, so I think on this next turn he just protects to try to get extra health back. Liddy, what is that? Incineroar? Okay. Unfortunately on this turn, like, I think I'm dead to Fake Out here. I don't know if he'll protect, though. He might still protect. How many turns of Tailwind do I have? I have 1 turn of Tailwind, 2 turns of Rain. I'm going to Moonblast if I somehow live. And then I'm just going to Hyper Voice again. He just protects here, though. He wants to try to get all that health back with that little Rain Dish and the Leftovers recovery. Fake Out. Okay. That ain't too bad, though. That ain't too bad. The Rebombe's still here, so... I just want to try to set up another Tailwind. That's the main thing, but like, if I can get a Moonblast off, I can just get a KO. So I think I just go for Moonblast, just go for the attack here. And then I'll Hyper Voice. I don't know what he has to one-shot Primarina. Like, that's the problem. He's set up with Shell Smash, but like, what do you have to one-shot Primarina? You have Protect, you have, what else? Shell Smash, Hydro Pump. Like, that's not going to one-shot me. I don't know what your last move is. I'm assuming either Icy Wind or Ice Beam. It does nothing to me at all. Primarina just cleans up the match. Another really solid showcase. Kind of more of a fast mode for this team. I think my opponent misplayed there, though. I don't know why they went for Terra on the Annihilate when it was going to be dead no matter what, probably. Because that Terra Fighting didn't do anything for them at all. Kind of a really, like, head-scratcher play there, because I don't really know what they were thinking. Unless there was something I wasn't aware of. Really fun team, though. I'm really, really liking this team. I'll see you guys in one final match. Alright, we're here at another game. We're going against Psychic Terrain. So it's going to be a fun game. They look like they either have like Tailwind plus possible Trick Room as well, so I have to kind of prepare for that here. One has the Kilowatt Roll. What is it? Ursaluna, Whimsicott, Hisuian, Braviary, Indeedee, and Volcarona. What do I want to bring here? Part of me wants to go like Perish Trap, but like I don't know if I can actually go for like Perish Trap here because I just take so much damage. He has a lot of heavy hitters on his team that just shit damage or just set up all over me. That's kind of the main problem. I think I bring Rabombe. I'm gonna bring the Rabombe here. I think I go Rabombe Pre-Marina lead. Looks pretty good here. What else do I want to bring? I'll bring the Ursaluna in the back. I think I'm forced to bring Incineroar here just so he can't spam psychic moves. This ain't bad. This is not too bad here. I can kind of just get freely Tailwind. Go for free Tailwind here. I have Sash, so just have the Spadef Seed, whatever. You have Sash, but I'm just gonna Tailwind here. If he wants to set up like with a Trick Room or probably Follow Me Helping Hand stuff, I'm assuming he's probably Terra Grass, Volcarona, which is the most common current with a Giga Drain. I think he just sets up on this turn or just protects to go for either Trick Room or something here, so I want to go for Hyper Voice. Part of me wants to go Terra on turn 1 though, but I think it's a little too early. I just don't know if I really want to catch a Giga Drain turn 1, but I don't know if it'll one-shot me if he's not set up. I don't think it one-shots me if he's not set up though. Oh, he actually Terra Water. Okay. Interesting, very interesting. I haven't seen much Terra Water Volcarona. It's mainly either like Terra Fairy, or I've seen a few Terra Electric ones, and then like Terra Grass. Does nothing. I need some help from Fake Tears, I think. Goes for Quiver Dance. If he has Giga Drain though, it's not Stab, because he doesn't get the Terra boost. So that's one decent thing. I don't know if he's close for damage here. There's a lot though. I think what I do here is I'm just going to Terra. I'm going to Terra on this turn. I could go for Pollen Puff here too. Actually isn't too bad. I'm going to Pollen Puff. Actually, I really want to Fake Tears, but like I don't know how much damage it really does to him. Because it'll be that -1. I don't know how much damage it actually does. I'm gonna Fake Tears the Volcarona here. If he goes for Follow Me, that's fine. I'm gonna Terra Dragon here, and then I'm gonna go for Hyper Voice. Predicting a Giga Drain on this turn. If he goes for Psychic, that kind of sucks, but at the same time I have Pollen Puff I can go for on the next turn. So I'm not really too worried about it. I can just get my health back. At least to a decent amount of health. It won't bring me back up to full, but enough to live. He just got most Follow Me here, so. At the very least, the Indeedee drops here, I think. I'm hoping he actually targets down the Rabombe on this turn. He's gonna set up again. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go follow me. He's gonna freely set up all over this fucking guy. I think he actually outspeeds me now, +2, with a Tailwind. Get rid of the Indeedee though, so get that shit out of here. I mean, I can go for Fake Tears here onto the Volcarona and bring him back down to neutral Spadef if I really wanted to here. I don't really, it's really worth though. I'm just going to go for Pollen Puff here. I'm going to Pollen Puff and then I'm just going to go for, I could go for Perish Song too to try to get this thing out of here, which wouldn't be too bad actually. I think I'm gonna pair Song here, actually. He's down to 3 Mons, I still have all mine. And, like, if I can get rid of the Whimsicott here and, like, bring him down to his last 2, like, one of them can't switch. Goes for KO-in, that's fine. Fiery Dance. I'm Sash, so you cannot one-shot me. That's why I kind of wanted to go for Perish Song here, too, because I think the Rabombe is probably dropping on this next turn, for sure. So I can get some recovery back. I'll go right back to full. If he's also running no Giga Drain, I just wall the Volcarona here as well. Because he could be running like Terra Blast, Water, Fiery Dance, Quiver Dance, and then like, what's the last move? No Giga Drain. So I don't know. He might not even have Giga Drain on this, or like any way to really even hit me, or like Bug Buzz either. A lot of them don't even run bug moves because there's not really much reason to really run it apart from like a few grass types in the formats. I guess Psychic is also common, but a lot of Psychic types are either usually Terra or they're neutral to bug. What do I want to do here? How many turns of Tailwind? I think my Tailwind's done. Oh, I have 1 turn of Tailwind. I don't know if it really matters. I'm going to Moonblast to break a possible Sash on the Whimsicott here, and then I'm just going to go for damage. So much, and he gets the special attack drop too. That's nice. I get the crit, the lucky crit. Oh my gosh, that's great. So I can still win. I can still win here because he's down to 2 turns. So I can get rid of the Volcarona with Perish Trap here, and I have Fake Out too. So I can actually just go for Fake Out on this next turn. Or actually, has the Terrain. The Terrain's still up though. I give this thing a special attack boost. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I didn't want to do that. I should have went into Ursaluna. Now he's going to get a free competitive boost. Oh, he's not competitive. Okay. He's not a competitive Kilowattrel. He's just a random Volt Absorber Wind Power one. Okay. Whatever. Really weird. I mean, it makes sense because he does have Tailwind on his team. So it does make sense if he's like Wind Power. I think I can actually go for Fake Out onto him because he's not touching Terrain. I think it still works because he's not touching the Terrain. So, and then I'm just going to Protect here. Because he's not touching the Terrain. Fake Out should work. It does. He has Bug Buzz, okay. That just fucking one-shots me because he's at like plus 10. The good thing though is on this turn, like I just go for Protect, I think. I just Protect here. And then what do I do here? I mean, I think the Cream Arena drops here anyways. I think with the Volcarona being gone, I can probably just easily 1v1 the Kilowattrel with Ursaluna here. So I don't think I really need to go for the double Protect. I think I just go for damage. If he doesn't attack me for whatever reason, he just surrenders. He just surrenders. He doesn't even want to fucking try. The game wasn't even done. Come on, bud. There was still a chance he could win there. I don't know why he even surrendered. Like, I understand the Volcarona dies on this next turn because of the Perish Song, but you still have a chance to win. If you can kill the Primarine and then it becomes a 1v1, there's still a chance to win there, especially if he flinches me with, like, Air Slash. There's still a chance to win. Really stupid, premature surrender. Guy has no fucking balls at all. Come on, bud. Has no confidence at all. Has to work on being a trainer. You need to grow up, bud. I'll see you guys in, let's talk a little bit more about this team. I forgot how many matches I had in this video. I don't want to make the video incredibly long for you guys. We'll talk a little bit more about this team. Alright, as for this team, if you guys want a team that can easily, when ranks drops here at the end of August, I think the start of September, easily probably get you like Master Ball tier and probably way above really high tiers of Master Ball tier. I think it's probably going to be one of the teams that actually does it. I think I did 5 testing matches with this team, plus I think the 3 or 4 you guys actually seen. I had some really close games, I really did. But every single match in my testing matches out of those 5 and like the 3 or 4 that I had for you guys, I did not lose once with this team. Incredibly, really good team, like an incredibly good team. Probably the best team I think I've featured on here, even better than my teams. Way better than my teams. A really good team. You can tell there was a lot of like thought process and like testing and like that type of thing going into this team, and it was really thought out and really perfected down to the last like little thing. So really good team. A lot of different tools on here. You have dual tools to deal with like almost everything. Not one match I went into it where it's like, oh, I have nothing to deal with this. Like there's a few matches I had some bad matchups into, but I never had one of the matches where like I felt like I just instantly lose this match in the team preview. That's kind of what this team really has going for it. I think it's really good. You have a lot of options, a lot of shit you can do, multiple ways to play the team. You can play it under Trick Room, you can play it fast. You can kind of go around trying to pair alongside with like pair a song type stuff. A lot of really cool stuff you can do. You can kind of go pair alongside like the Rabombe and try to go for like fake tiers and nuke type stuff is really cool as well, alongside like the Golden Go or a few other things. So really cool team. Really cool team. If you guys want to use it, rental up in the corner. Paste should be down below if you guys want to use it on Showdown or in game. Let me know how you guys do. But by far, probably the best team I've featured for Regulation Age so far, especially like in game. There's a few other teams I use on Showdown that are also incredibly good. Just by myself, kind of just testing some teams and trying to use them to kind of rank up a little bit and see how they play. But I think as for like in game, this is by far probably the best team I've played with so far. So really incredibly good team. Really good. So props to the creator as well. She always makes some really nice teams. Like no matter what, dude, like this team has some crazy shit on. Like Rabombe, you don't see much at all. Gothitelle, you see once in a while, but like it isn't like incredibly common. So a lot of cool shit. They always make some teams too. I think they had some like Regulation Chi teams too around some crazy shit that were actually getting really high on the ladder too. I never featured them for you guys, but I'd seen some of those teams that they were making. So always make some really cool teams. So if you guys want to support her, use the team. So apart from that, I'm gonna get out of here. If you guys enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. Got a bunch more stuff on the way. Some more Regulation Age content. We also have a new season of Overwatch 2 on the way as well. I got some content for Overwatch 2 on the back burner that I'll be probably dropping for you guys once the new season drops. So that interests you guys, subscribe. Apart from that, I'm gonna get out of here. Peace out, everybody.